Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. I am pleased to be announcing the official launch of MadCAP, the Madison Customer Assistance Program, here at the Madison Water Utility. MadCAP is a financial assistance program for low-income customers of the Madison Municipal Services Bill. This service spans all of the City of Madison services that are on the Municipal Services Bill, which includes water, sewer, stormwater, urban forestry, resource recovery, and landfill services. This isn't the first time that we've talked about the idea of MadCAP. I included funding for it in my 2023 budget. And then we requested approval from the Public Service Commission as part of the water utilities rate case. And then last October, we were happy to report that they did, in fact, approve the program as a 2-year pilot program. Because of that approval, we can announce today that the MadCAP program is officially launching as of tomorrow. MadCAP will provide credits or discounts of $20 to $30 per month to the municipal service bill customers who earn 50% or less of our area median income. So if you're eligible for SNAP, for WIC, for Section 8 benefits, and your name is on the municipal services bill, you most likely can qualify for MadCAP. We're doing this because we know that housing affordability is a critical issue here in Madison, and keeping household costs low is part of keeping the overall housing bill low. And I believe that MadCAP can help provide important relief to folks' housing costs for the families in our community that need it most. We know that families don't just think about one bill when they're going through their monthly budget. They look at what their housing cost is, they look at their electric bill, they look at the Madison Municipal Services bill, they look at childcare and transportation and food. We can't affect all of those costs, but we can affect this one for the most needy households in our community, and I'm really glad that we found a way to do that. This is the first water utility financial assistance program in Wisconsin. And the program that we're launching is a pilot program per the Public Service Commission's direction. Over the next 2 years, we plan to learn from it, to understand how many households need assistance in our community, and how we can better ease the way for them to participate, and how we can help them save water at the same time and be more water efficient. So this gives us the opportunity to test the model and to report back on what works and how we can improve it. And hopefully, other communities in Wisconsin will be able to learn from our experience and adopt their own customer assistance programs to help households in their communities as well. I want to thank all of the city departments who have collaborated to make this happen, which includes finance, the water utility, engineering, streets, and IT. And before I introduce our water utility general manager, to say a few more words about the program, I just want to reemphasize why this is so important in our community. We see households struggling to be able to stay in Madison and afford to live here every day. And again, we can't control all of their costs, but this is one cost in people's daily lives that the city does have control over. And we are happy to be able to give them just a little bit of a break on these bills to make their lives just a little bit easier. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Krishna Kumar, the Water Utility General Manager. Krishna?
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mayor. My name is Krishna Kumar. I'm the General Manager at Madison Water Utility. With the official launch of MadCAP, I'm glad that our mayor's wish to make all municipal services affordable to the city's residents one step closer. I'm pleased that the city staff worked diligently to obtain the approval of the state's Public Service Commission for the launch of this program as a pilot, especially given the fact that this is the first of its kind in the state of Wisconsin. As the mayor mentioned, MadCAP will offer $20 monthly credit to eligible residents earning 30 to 50% of the area's median income, and a $30 monthly credit to eligible residents earning up to 30% of area median income. Just to dive in a little bit into those nuts and bolts part of it, currently the income thresholds for receiving $20 monthly credit is between $40,400 and $76,100. And for receiving $30 monthly credit, it's between $24,250 and $46,630. The specific income level is based on the number of people in the eligible households. These income levels reflect the income levels determined by the Federal Department of Housing and Urban Development and are revised annually. The real challenge now is to make sure that this new program reaches all the residents who qualify for this program and they start actually benefiting from it. With that goal in mind, we are making concerted efforts to inform our residents about the availability of this novel affordability program. For more information, please, as always, call us at 608-266-4651, or you can email us at municipalbilling@cityofmadison.com. I want to conclude by thanking you, Mayor, and staff from various city departments who have been our partners in this trailblazing journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna. And I want to encourage folks who are eligible to reach out and get yourself signed up for this program. It's a fairly straightforward application, and we really want to make sure that households who qualify take advantage of this credit on their bill. And with that, we'll answer any questions you might have.
Just have a question about the graph here. Does that represent the 50% of the annual median income limit is 40?
For a household with one person in it.
Okay, so a person would have to make, with one person in the household would need to make less than 40,000 in order to qualify for this. Right?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to clarify that. Thank you.
Yep. Other questions?
It's
Yeah.
households only, people who own homes, not renters?
No, it's actually anybody who receives a municipal services bill. So it might be owners, it might be renters. It's just a matter of whether you actually get the bill in your name. So there are some rental situations where the municipal services bill goes to the landlord as opposed to the renter, but then there are others where the renters get the bill themselves. So what the key is that your name is on the municipal services bill, and if it is, then you're eligible for this program. If you're a homeowner that is eligible for this program and you get your municipal services bill, we are going to ask you to take a look at doing a few water efficiency efforts in your home to make sure that you are decreasing your usage as much as you can. And the water utility has some great programs for that. We have a toilet rebate, so if you need a new toilet, you can get a $100 credit towards that. And then we also have a relationship with Project Home that will help you assess your water use and find ways to reduce it. But yes, both renters and homeowners are eligible for this. Other questions?
Does this branch off to other utilities such as electric or any other?
So this program is just about the services that are on the Madison Municipal Bill, which includes water, sewer, stormwater, forestry, resource recovery, landfill. I think I got them all. And there's actually there is a similar program for your electric and natural gas bill. That's actually through the federal government. It's the low-income heating assistance program and the weatherization program. So if folks are eligible for our program, they're likely eligible for that as well, and certainly encourage people to reach out and get themselves signed up for energy assistance if they can't afford their electric and natural gas bill, and get signed up if you own your home for the weatherization program, which will come in and assess your home for energy use and make it more energy efficient. Any?
Any idea how many people this may benefit?
I do.
Come to the mic.
Between the two categories, about 8,000 households, at least that's our estimate.
And in that, do you have an average monthly bill amount?
So on a typically it's about $100 on an average, the municipal services bill is. So To just extend the answer, so if you have a $100 municipal services bill, if you qualify for this, you could get up to $30 as a credit. So that household will pay $70 or $80, depending on the income levels.
Other questions?
Total cost of the project?
Well, so I'm going to let Krishna answer the details, but it's important to understand that each of the services that's on the bill actually is from a different agency in the city, and so there's a slightly different approach depending on which agency it is. There's a small cost to the general fund for only one service. The other services are city utilities, so it's incorporated into their rates. And then on the water side, it's incorporated into the rates that the PSC approved. But I don't know if you want to add more details.
Sure. The total cost across all six services is approximately $375,000 each year for each of the 2 years that we are conducting this pilot on.
But again, only a portion of that is on the general fund. Other questions? All right. Well, thank you all very much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.